Alright, come on, YouTube. I believe in you. Maybe it's working now. That looks better. Oh, I gotta check one. Gotta check one more thing, just to be sure that I'm actually live. Okay, yes, it does show up on my phone. Thank goodness, we're back, Mom. I don't know if you saw the little 5 minutes I tried streaming beforehand. Well, you missed out on a little bit. If you didn't, I don't know. It was streaming and it wasn't. But long story short, that guy was stuck, and I've been spending the last 2 hours trying to figure out how to get him unstuck. And nothing worked until I got so frustrated I attacked him. And you know what? That worked. And he didn't attack me back or anything. We just continued the thing, destroyed the evil Daedric curse item up here, and rescued the town. And Arander, the guy we helped out, has pledged to help us if we wish, and be a sort of follower companion. However, I do not need him to help out for the moment. He doesn't really fit my combat style. And as we are a soldier of the Imperium, I think it would be a little unfair on him to make him fight in a war that he really doesn't want himself. At least I assume he doesn't want. Now let's see. We've got more moss to grab. All these nice little ingredients. Hanging moss specifically is pretty good because there's a few different things you can make out of it. Specifically, I think it's for fortify health potions, which are extra valuable. So very, very good. Let me see. I'm messaging you right now to make sure you found it. In case you haven't. Let me see. And then we're back out in the Wintry Wastes. Now, that's pretty much it for Dawnstar. That's the big boy quest for it. It's not too bad. There's not much else to do in Dawnstar, except there are a few mines to go down into. Actually, I'm just going to fast travel down there. Just save us the little trek down the hills. And here we are. And who is this?
Need something?
Shady Sam.
Take a look.
Are you a drug dealer or something? Yes, no, maybe? You do sell skooma. Okay, you sell their potions as well. We'll leave you be then, Shady Sam. Or whatever your real name is. And there's a few things I'd like to do in town. Specifically, there are a few traders I would like to offload some of my own spoils of war, as it would.
Not hot enough. Does your Skyrim ever get warm, husband?
No, not really. Need a dagger? No? How about a claymore?
Claymore? I've got a pretty decent one. Do you have a better one? Let's look at swords. I don't think he does. Ooh, he has some orcish weapons. And orcish is better than steel, but I don't think it's better than my steel sword, which I have personally upgraded. And I don't think I want to buy anything off him specifically. Yeah, probably not. A little bit of stuff to sell to him. Not really much. Yeah. Most of this stuff we want to keep onto ourselves.
Come back if you need steel.
Oh, hey, Mom. There you are. I was worried it wasn't working properly. I don't know if it was or wasn't, but you're here now, and that's what's important. We're selling some stuff after our last little escapade up at Nightcaller Temple. We finished it off, destroyed the ancient evil artifact, and we have a new friend who is not following us per our request. Use fishing. Oh, this is the new fishing thing. You can actually fish in Skyrim now, which is incredible. You couldn't before. They actually added that sometime last year, and I would do that, except I have no reason to, as a soldier of Skyrim. Does it now? Cures for every illness. Tell me, will you buy some of this stuff? Because it is heavy in my pockets. Well, you can buy some. Let's see. 300. Yes, we will sell that.
Let me know if you come down.
Yeah, the fishing's cool. I don't think I've actually ever tried it. And from what I know of the other mechanics of Skyrim, it's probably pretty bad. And it probably doesn't benefit you in any way. In any meaningful way. Had to back out and reload YouTube? Okay, yeah. I was having some finicky things. It might have been on my end, it might have been on YouTube's end, I'm not sure. But we're all here now. And we're here in Dawnstar, which is no longer plagued by nightmares. Let's see. And they've got all sorts of stuff here going on. They have a few different mines, which I want to hit up. And get some ore and things. However, I don't want to do that now. Because I want to use all the ore and stuff I get myself to make my own weapons. And the problem is I can't do that yet because I'm not very skillful at it. And two, I also don't have anywhere to store any of that.
The nightmares and Dawnstar. The storm.
Yes, the nightmares are lifted. You're welcome. The Stormcloaks are destined?
Fight under a divine's blessing. Victory. Dawnstar has a history.
So he is on the Stormcloak side. Even though we're a soldier of the Imperial, we're not like out to attack him.
I hope this remains true. Don't bother me again unless it's important.
Fine, we'll talk to your
house Carl and head of his guard.
you're the house Carl. Do you have
I had
some
hoped
job
life
for
would be
me?
simpler here, but war seems to find a way of following me. So,
Yeah, war follows me too.
The
It
arcane
runs in the family. Let's see. Bounty I don't need. I'm just offloading as much as I can. That I've read. These robes I don't need. These scrolls I don't need. More rings and stuff. And yeah, we'll dump as much as we can. Because we need a bunch of money because we need to buy a house to store stuff. And we need, I think, 10,000 coins. We're almost halfway there, actually. We've done quite a bit of work to raise our riches. Ooh, there's another wolf here. I remember this wolf from last time when I first showed up to Dawnstar. And I looted him and skinned him, but we're actually on our way out. We'll come back for the mines, probably off stream, because mining is pretty boring. I don't think there's anything to fight in them. Otherwise I would have heard of it and they would be like, oh, please clear the mine out of all the monsters or whatever. But yeah, I think what we need to do is we need to start heading south along the main road. Oop, that's not it. Oh, WSD, of course. And we're finally getting closer and closer to our original goal, which was go find the special super crown that we don't want the bad guy, King Killer, to get to help legitimize his claim. And knowing the territory down here, even though it's cold, there's still plenty of monsters out here to be wary about. Specifically, the most dangerous of all monsters that we will come across for a very, very long time. And no, it's not dragons. In fact, dragons are fairly well scaled to however strong you are, and you can generally beat them no problem. Well, maybe not no problem, but they're generally not that bad. But as we come up here, you can almost see on the right, there's this weird little, almost little tribe here. And is that a mammoth? That sure is. And what does that dude over there? Why does he look so big? Well, he's actually a giant. And giants are unbelievably strong. And as you can see in this actual battle, there are little bandits fighting them. And the bandits got mushed into the ground in one hit. So yeah, I'm going to steal some mammoth cheese, and we're going to leave. The giants aren't actually... they're kind of sentient because they're herding mammals, but they're not like a person you can actually steal from because they're not part of the regular factions. They're kind of nomadic, they're kind of docile as long as you don't like go into their space. But they are still a nuisance in some regard. They don't have language as far as I know. You can't talk to any giant in the game. And then are we going the right direction? I think we are. Gotta be careful on the road. I hope the stream is working well on your end, because it's working great on mine so far. Hope we don't have any more problems. Cross. Ooh. I almost didn't notice you guys. You guys are... yeah. Oh, these are the traveling...
I welcome you, friend. Take a look.
So these are Khajiit salesmen, and they're just traveling around, peddling things and selling things. Take this necklace. You can sell pretty much anything to them. We'll sell all that. I don't have any... I don't have anything else I want to sell aside from potions, I think, at this point. Our weight capacity is still not ideal. We're carrying around all of these supplies and stuff, which is why I'm trying to get a house as soon as possible. All these supplies were helpful in training our smithing and training our alchemy and stuff, and it's starting to weigh us down quite a lot. And until we get a house, it's just got to stay on us. Specifically, there are a few things we got to do before we get the house. We are doing that little side mission. Let's see if we go to the quest. The miscellaneous thing. Take Torg's Warhorn to the shrine, which is even further south of Corvo. Uh-oh. I know that sound. Up here? Yes, sir. Dang, poisonous spiders. And specifically, there's also other, like, little side things. You can kind of see some guys fighting up there. That's another little town. I don't know why these guys are running that way. Maybe they got allies over there to help. But because I'm so over-encumbered with weight and stuff, even though I'm still picking berries as we walk along, I'm not going to make too many additional side detours. We need money, but that'll come in time. That'll come whenever I essentially want to get it. So it's not that big a deal. I have tons of stuff to sell on me if it comes to that. Just not in the right position. And then this here is Fort Dunstead, which we're going to currently bypass for the time being. We will be back here. This is currently, I think it's currently under control of skeletons and necromancers, or maybe it's completely abandoned. Because in a future episode, we are likely to... Oh, bandits. Bandits have control of it. Okay, that's fine. We won't encroach on them. No need to. We're going to come back and take Fort Dunstead, which is actually going to be under Stormcloak control. The rebels. And we're going to be taking it from them by force. As a good soldier of the Imperium. Now, there we go. I've been looking for more iron and stuff along these routes, and I haven't run across too much. And I am missing a lot of, or I guess not missing, but skipping by a few different points of interest, ruins and stuff, that are cool and interesting to go look at. But we'll have to come back to them later, after I get my house. That is particularly our main goal. Get in our house so we can start storing some of this stuff. Storing our spoils, as it would be. Oh. I almost didn't dodge that. Where is he? There he is. There we go. No problem. Little spiders aren't too bad. The bigger ones that are almost as big as you are, those could be a nuisance. They've got a bit of health. That might be some up there on the road. Normally they sit off the road. Uh-oh. I was just saying, normally they sit off the road to ambush you, but apparently that one sat off the road and ambushed me. Let's dodge that shot and then come in and clean them up. And then these two have aggroed on me. We got them to deal with. There we go, catch a mid-lunge. Save us from having to heal from this spider bite. We will put away our sword. So we're coming up closer and closer to the Corvo, or however it's pronounced. I can't. Some of these like Swedish names are really difficult. Heading to the greenhouse to lock in the chickens. Hope it doesn't get too exciting. Don't worry, we'll hold off on all the excitement. I think specifically, we gotta turn right up here. Yes, they've got nice little signposts that point us to where we want to go. Doesn't say, you know, Dwarven ruins this way or Nordic ruins this way. We have
Hello there, fellow
Talstar the Wanderer.
One itinerant minstrel and wandering waste.
He's a pretty cool dude. He wanders around. He kind of does some adventuring himself. And as far as his story goes, you don't specifically have a quest with him to do anything, but you run into him from time to time along the road. And man, these trees are way taller than I remember them being. Which might be part of one of the mods I have to spruce things up. But hey, we're here. Finally, at our first major Imperial mission or operation, whatever this is supposed to be.
What's the situation?
Welcome to the Legion. I'm glad you're
Hadvar.
with us. I don't like the looks of this place, and I'm not talking about the Stormcloaks.
What are you talking about?
These old ruins. They don't want us here. The ancient ones. Better left alone. But never mind all that. We're the Emperor's soldiers. We'll do our duty no matter what stands in our way, right?
That's right.
Cloaks were already camped out around the entrance when we got here. They don't know we're here yet, though.
Ah, the element of
That's
surprise.
something, at least. Looks like the damned rebels got here first. No matter. We have the element of surprise. Prepare to move out.
I'm ready.
Follow me. Listen up, Legionnaires. Those Stormcloaks are here for the same reason we are. Ulfric, the Pretender, wants that crown. But
I guess we're not drawing weapons yet. We'll put that away.
I realize some of you may know men on the other side. But remember this. They are the enemy now, and will not hesitate to end your lives either. General Tullius is counting on us to bring back the Jagged Crown, and that's exactly what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Let's show these rebels what real soldiers look like.
Yeah, let's show them. They don't look like you guys. They look like me, who's got way cooler armor and stuff. No, actually, their armor is pretty cool looking. Kind of disappointed it's not a lot better than even the basic stuff you get early on. I mean, it kind of is the basic stuff, but there we go. We got Stormcloaks. We're going to run in here fast and early. We don't have to worry about hitting our allies. I'm going to try to avoid it, obviously, but the nice thing about like fighting for the Imperials is, or with them specifically, or with the Stormcloaks in the other regard, is that you don't get like... There's some issues sometimes when you're fighting alongside guards who are fighting like vampires that show up to attack a town or something. They sometimes get in the way. If you accidentally hit them, you get a bounty and they hate you and stuff. It's really rough. But these guys, even if I accidentally hit them, they're still on my side, no problems. And especially when I'm outnumbered, they are a huge help. Ooh, can we get through this master lock? How many lockpicks do I have? 7? I can do this. I just don't know. Yeah, they break really fast. We'll try with 5. Dang it. Okay, no, we're actually not trying. If I had enough lockpicks, I could easily get through a master gate. It's just a matter of trying enough times. But I don't have enough lockpicks at the moment.
They never knew what hit them. But don't
I mean, I'm pretty sure it was this. I'm pretty sure they saw it. It's got the blood still on there, in fact.
They know how to fight. We had the advantage of surprise this time, but don't expect it to last. Let's move out.
Yeah, it said you have like multiple arrows sticking out of you. Oh, let me in. I want in. Yeah, this is one of the few times we actually get to fight alongside a lot of people throughout the game as allies on your side.
Time to show what you're really made of. For the Empire!
For the Empire! Who are these people? I actually met up with the more soldiers of the Imperium. We finally are at this little quest/operation. And we're fighting alongside them because we are a soldier in this army, fighting these rebels. Who, the rebels are in here the same reason we are. They're looking for this, what is called the Jagged Crown, which is a symbol of the king's, I guess, claim to the throne. And since their rebel leader has killed the king, he's trying to get it to sort of, you know, make his claim more official in some regard. And it's hidden in this ancient ruin. And they beat us here a little bit, but you know what? With superior warriors in the heart of a champion, we got a pretty good shot at claiming it before they do. And it's one of my favorite things to do is fight alongside the Imperials and the other soldiers and stuff.
I don't like the look of it.
Because most of the game you don't. You just fight either with one ally or on your own. Ooh, this is an ambush. Okay, gotta handle this a little smart. I gotta make sure there's room for the guys to come in behind me. I gotta try not to hit him in the back. But if I do, they don't really care too much. Okay, find another way through. I'm gonna go up here then. Let's see, it says there's Jordan Brett's Last Dance, teaches me some light armor skills. That's nice. Or reading books mid-fight. I think specifically, one of the ways you can get through here is you can get up top there somehow. But we're a warrior. We're a big two-handed weapon-wielding warrior. Oh, are there still guys up here? No? Let's see. Yeah, these guys don't have special or anything better than what we currently have, so I don't think I need to loot any of them. Yeah, we got the Imperial soldiers at our back to help us out. We're technically under the command of the Legate Rika, and she's leading us. However, I mean, the game doesn't really progress unless you actually do the leading and charging forward. In fact, they're not coming along at all. No, there they are. They're slow. They're a little slow. And for the most part, the Stormcloaks aren't too bad, but if they outnumber me, it's definitely nice to have the boys at my back to help out the fight. Now we gotta go into Corvo the Halls. Where, we see one of our arch nemesis, the Draugr. So the Stormcloaks have broken in and they're trying to get the crown, but it's guarded by, you know, zombie undead. And they've already started working on clearing them out. But we are hot on their heels. In fact, there's other traps guarding treasure. But if we believe in ourselves and run really fast, we can get through to get to the treasure. Which is 5 gold and a stamina pot. Great. Luckily we can just turn those off.
And this must be the Hall of Stories.
Oh.
The Hall of Stories.
These walls are supposed to show the history of the ancients who built this place.
Too bad we can't read these carvings.
They're pretty low resolution.
One thing at a time, soldier. Focus on our primary mission. We're searching for the crown.
Yeah, maybe pull those arrows out of your chest. They're sticking all the way through you, my guy. There's 3 of them. And then, let's see. These guys are trying to get to this door. And we've already run into these doors.
We weren't the first ones here either. Even
Of course
if these
not.
carvings tell us where the crown is, I'm
They
sure
have
going to
this
have
skull, the
fun
Ebony
with the
Dragon Claw,
See if
which
you can
I want to
figure
read the
out.
palm.
I'm going to check out these carvings.
And I want the torch.
Let
It
me know
says
if you find
like,
something.
it's like dog, bug, dragon, I think.
What is that? Some kind of stone claw? I wonder what it's used
So we want to do dog, bug, dragon. You need to change that and that one. Or no, the middle one was fine. There's only 9 combinations of this whole thing, so you could eventually guess it, but the answer is also on the hand, the palm of that little claw key.
All right, everyone. Keep your guard up. Let's move out.
Yeah, we'll charge on through. We want to make sure we're in the front, because if we just let our soldier buddies do all the fighting, we won't get it to do any of it. Because they're pretty good on their own. But there's no fighting to do yet.
Spread out and see what we've got.
Aye aye.
Hey, do what you do best. See if you can find some way to get that gate open.
Aye aye, Captain. So there's a little gate down there on the first floor. You see the arrow kind of pointing to it. And if I hadn't played this game before, this might be difficult to figure out this little puzzle. As you gotta climb all the way up here to hit a little lower. It's kind of hiding here because it's a weird looking lever. But that's it there. Here's some more loot to get. Ooh, barbarian armor. If it didn't look terrible, I'd wear it. Oh. And it appears we've got more zombies. So we'll help our boys out. Yeah, they're pushovers. Oops, nope, sorry. Still need that sword out. There we go, get a little support from the back line. And they handle the one back there. Yeah, where does it lead? I guess they all have their weapons out. Let's keep ours out. To the crypts!
Should be around here somewhere. Spread out, keep your eyes open.
That guy's got an arrow sticking out of his head. I'm sure he's fine. What do we got here?
Should be around here somewhere. Spread out, keep your eyes open.
You said that not like 5 seconds ago. I know exactly where the crown is. This guy's got it. This guy in this throne. Excuse me, sir, can I have your crown? Oh, you were gonna give it to me? No, of course not. Of course you want to fight. Oh man, he's a tough guy. So these ones on the side are little restless Draugrs. They're like tier 2 as far as Draugr are concerned. Not too bad for our current level, but this big Scourge guy, the big boss dude with the crown, he is beefy. So we all got to work on him together, and now he's actually no problem. He's got a nice Ancient Lord Warhammer, which isn't too bad, but the Dragon Crown, extra cool.
We'll stay here and see if we can find anything else that could be of use.
Aye, aye, Captain. Now we're gonna go around and take all the extra loot that's hiding. Here's why I wanted to save some lockpicks, because there's some chests with some more stuff. And we've got another word wall. Part of the emerging powers of me, the crazy, powerful Dragonborn, destined to destroy the dragons. But we don't know that yet. We're just absorbing powers from walls without any knowledge of why. Let's see, there should be another thingamabob up here to make our escape. And one of the nice things about most of these dungeons, I'm going to mention this a million times, but a lot of them lead right back to the beginning once you get to the end. They all just loop back around. So here we are, right where we started. We got some Imperial soldiers, some Legionnaires, holding the line here, just to make sure no one else comes in behind us. And we're going to head back out and make our way back home. Actually, no, we're not heading back home. We have another mission that we're supposed to be doing while we're here. Further to the south, we have the little war horn for the dead king that his widowed wife wants us to place near one of the shrines. Nope, don't need the sword. And we gotta go that way to the south. So let's do a little bit of cross-country trekking in the winter here. And make our way over to that shrine. We got a little ways to go still, but I don't think there's too much in the way. In fact, I think there's a road over here to the right, which we don't have to walk, but it's kind of nice to just follow the roads. Well, the scenery isn't too bad. We're finally getting out of the far north, and it's going to start warming up here a little bit. You can see the town, or part of the town of Whiterun, way in the distance up there. There's a little farm out here. We can stop and say hi. There's one little minor quest we can do here, but we're going to avoid it for now. No need to get into that stuff yet. And it's cleared right up. Look at the beautiful sky, the beautiful landscape. It's still a little bit barren because, I mean, that's just the limitation of video games, and this was made 11 years ago. But it doesn't look bad. Uh-oh. Scared me there. A little skeeva. Yeah, we gotta go this way. I'm looking at the map. Yeah, take Torag's Warhorn to the Shrine of Talos. I'm going to pick some lavender along the way. How much weight do I have left to fill? Another like 15 pounds. Which, ooh. And I can see a kind of, an elemental up there. An elemental, oh, there we go. Hit me with fireballs, I see. If we believe in ourselves, we can dodge most of them. Okay, nice. And then I'm going to take your loot and then run away. Because the flame body explodes into fire when it dies. Let's see, this was the conjurer that conjured that thing. And clearly wasn't good at it because he lost control in it and it killed him. But we got some ways to go. There's a little, oops. There's a little wolf right here. Who, shouldn't have messed with me. That's on him. Let's see, we get the nice big mountain way up there, and then Whiterun's to the right. We're not going there yet, but, well, maybe we will. Maybe we'll say hi a little bit. At least get close enough to see one of the farms on the outskirts. Because we will want to come back eventually, but not yet. Don't want to jump the gun and go everywhere and see everything before we progress our big main war storyline. But we're getting up to this little cove up here in the rocks where the queen wants us to deliver the war horn. There's a few things here that's left as offerings to Talos now that Talos is unable to be is outlawed from being worshipped. But we place the war horn. Now we got to go back to Elisif. Except there are elves. The elves come to attack us because the elves are the ones who advocated to ban the worship of Talos, one of dozens of gods in the sort of Roman-esque pantheon that they have here. And these guys were spying on the location to try and... Oh, really? What if I end yours? Oh, no, wait, you're gonna end mine. Let's level up quick. There we go. We get a little bit of health back when we... all our health back when we level up. And it helps. Let's see. Thalmor robes, some gold, and the orders. Which, if we read the orders, it'll tell us, hey, we're going to spy on this place. Because we think people are worshipping the, you know, the band guy up here. Is there anything else I want? These gauntlets are light, the helmet's light, so are the boots. Everything that the elf's got is pretty light. I'm going to take it all. It's not armor I'm going to wear, but it's actually pretty good to sell. Because we still need plenty of money. We have to go back to the Blue Palace. And turn in our 2 big quests. But before we do that, I'm going to start running back towards Whiterun. And we're going to go say hi to one of the farms. Not for any like big quest reason or anything. But I can fast travel to the farm when I want to come back and actually go to Whiterun. Nope, not healing. We want the sword. Take that wolf pelt. We don't gotta go too far, so you can kind of see little farms up there. We go to fight another wolf, which isn't much of a fight. They're not that tough to fight anymore. They're really not tough to fight at the beginning of the game, really. It's a handful of fights. Ooh, there's a little elk running out over there. Nice to see the wildlife. At least wildlife that doesn't try to eat you. But, we'll pick some lavender on the way. Say hi to the Whiterun guard. Hello, Mr. Guard.
Need something?
Nope, don't need nothing. I just need to come see the Battleborn farm. And now that I'm here, we're leaving. Because I got the little fast travel point down there. And come right back to Solitude. And go turn in both these big quests for Essentially little to no reward. At the moment, at least. Actually, it's nighttime. And you know what? We probably haven't slept in a few days, so... Let's go rent ourselves a room.
Wine, women, and wealth. Give me a calm sea and a good book, and I'm happy.
Good to hear. Good to hear. Was his name Dorn? Dorian. Darn. I was close. Where is the guy that runs this place? Is he up in here? No. Is Dorian the guy that runs this place?
I hear Adonato
No.
Miratelli's staying up in Windhelm. I've read a few of his works. Be good to meet him someday.
Who's running the bar?
Welcome
Ah,
to the
this guy.
Winking Skeever, friend.
Hey, I need to rent a room.
It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room.
I know where the room is, don't you worry.
For the Winking Skeever next time your foot's sore.
There. Oh, we got here early in the morning. So I guess we'll only rest for a couple hours before heading out. Could you not teleport into my room when I wake up?
What you doing?
I'm sorry. I don't know how to open doors properly.
Let me know.
Or use stairs. We're going to actually climb over the railing. And hop on down, showing our incredible athletic prowess.
The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the
The Dawn Guard, you say? Vampires. Killing vampires. Where do I sign up?
Ezron's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawn Guard, southeast of Riften.
Southeast of Riften.
Dawn Guard material.
Where's Riften? It's way, way, way on the other side of the entire map, as far as you can go, all the way down here. So we're not doing that anytime soon. But vampire slaying, definitely in our wheelhouse. In fact, it'll probably be the next major quest line we do after the Civil War. What am I all here for? Let's start. It's hard to decide what to do. Let's start with bits and pieces, which is kind of the general store here in Solitude. They'll buy and sell everything.
Some might call this junk. Me?
Well, they don't sell everything. You can't just sell anything to them or buy anything from them. But we'll dump off some of this stuff. I'm gonna keep both these potions. One of them increases my two-handed weapon damage, and the other one increases my strength, so I can carry more. Which I may need at some time. This is a book I don't need, and then everything else. It's kind of stuff I need. But we offloaded some of the weight. Got a little bit of money. Over 5,000. Halfway, I think, to being able to buy the house. Let's go turn in these big quests. So we bring in the crown to General Tullius, who is the leader of the Imperial Army. He was just sitting here having a little snack or something.
Controlling the Pale gives Ulfric a port town and takes the pressure off of Windhelm. But it's only a matter of time. Ulfric will want to take Whiterun from us. But we will hold fast. We can't give the rebellion free reign through the center of Skyrim.
No. But here's the jagged crown.
Soldier. I have to admit, I had my doubts it even existed. Did you run into any trouble?
Well, I mean, the Stormcloaks were ahead of us.
Well, I didn't respond as quickly to the legate's suggestion as perhaps I should have. But at least we ended up with the damn crown. Now then, I need someone I can trust to deliver a message of great import to Jarl Balgruuf.
Hey, we're going to Whiterun. Who could have thought?
Authority that Ulfric has raised enough men to attack the city of Whiterun. The Jarl, however, refuses the Legion's support. This
But
message
why?
should convince him. Be aware, soldier. These documents contain sensitive intelligence for the Jarl's eyes only.
Very well. We will not look at them. But we might be doing some other stuff before we go do that. Luckily, it's not time sensitive. Even though, obviously, in the real world it would be. You definitely want to go give orders by your, supervising officer. And heed them. But we need to get a house, because we need to put this stuff that we have away. So what we're gonna do, actually first, let me look at my skills. My smithing, yeah, hasn't really gone up. And neither has really my alchemy or... Yeah, definitely not enchanting, but we're gonna put some of these points into enchanting. It'll help when we do start enchanting. Just to kind of get ahead of some of that stuff. But we're here at the Blue Palace, where the queen is hidden.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward.
Well, I have business with you. I have returned the horn to the shrine.
You have more than earned the right to purchase property and take the next step to becoming a...
Alright.
Speak to Falk when you have the funds, and thank you.
Okay, and then Falk is sitting off to the right here.
May the gods watch over your battle.
Oh, no.
Anyone with a stout heart like yours is well. Do you have business with the...
Well, I had assumed it was 10,000. I am surprised to see it is 25,000.
All right.
We're allowed to buy it at least. I guess the housing market really is in shambles nowadays. I mean, with all the inflation going on with the war, who could really expect it? But I mean, it is a nice house. That just means we're gonna have to do a good bit of work, at least trying to offload all our extra weight and stuff. So I suppose we should get to work on doing that now.
Hey, wanna play tag?
No, sorry, kid. I'm, big soldier of the Legion who's got work to do. Like buying a house and, defeating the rebels. And their, assassin, murderous king guy. But we'll head up to, what is his name, Brand? Up here?
We've got strong swords.
No, Hemavar. You're his assistant. I don't know where he is. But let's get to this tanning rack. And we need to... Ooh, boiled chitin plate. Sure, let's get one of those. Get some leather. And some extra strips. Tan all the hides we've gotten. Let's do some smelting. We've got some more. Not a lot. But it helps out. And then we need to try and use all this stuff.
Blacksmith at your service.
Yeah, Hemavar, I know. We have one steel ingot to our name. And we could slightly improve some of our armor pieces.
Oh, did you need something? Take a look.
What do you have for sale? I've never seen you actually stand out here. It's so weird. Ooh, that's some nice armor. That's better than what we currently have. Let's see weapons first. Greatsword of Sparks is lightning damage. It's not bad. But it's worse than a steel sword. Yeah, no weapons I want. Armor, here's one I kind of want, but I'm not buying anything because buying stuff costs money. And we're trying to save money to buy a house. So, yeah, I can't sell. I don't have anything to sell to you at the moment. Let's see what we can smith up here at the forge. Ooh. And he said something about defeating more Stormcloaks. That's fine with me. We don't have any gold. The smith. Make nails, iron fittings. Quark bulb arrow? Is that supposed to be something that can knock people unconscious? I don't know. We don't have any crafting feather either, so we can't make arrows. We don't really need to. I guess let's look at the armor. What's the, what can we make? Friggin' plate harness, which isn't any better than our current armor, I don't think. And highwayman mail. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything special. We've got quite a few iron bars, not a lot. A new helmet would be pretty cool. Let's look for... And helmet, there we go. Barbarian helmet, that looks cool. How much armor does my current helmet have? That I should check before we start to make this. 19. So I should pick something with better than 19. Ooh, the iron helmet's close, but nothing I can make is even close. So yeah, I probably can't make anything that is particularly good at improving my current armor. Sort by value, because this is how we actually make money, or gain experience, not make money. It looks like iron armor is worth the most to make, which is probably what we're gonna do. So we can make 1, 2, 3, 4. Which will raise our smithing, and then we should be able to improve them. Yeah, can I borrow that for a second? Thank you. We can increase their value by adding some stuff to them. Give us some more experience. And then if we sell them back to our boy,
the finest weapons and armor.
we'll even gain some more money. And drop a little bit of weight. We've still got a bunch, which is mostly from ingredients. So we've done all the smithing we can do for the moment. We actually didn't have that much smithing supplies. It's pretty much all ingredients, I think, for potions and stuff. Maybe. I'm not bored yet. No need to do thievery.
Give a holler if you have any questions.
Let's see. We are at the alchemy table. Let's go see what sort of ingredients we've got. You need to taste test most of them. Or sorry, not most of them. Some of them. To see what some of their effects are. Luna Mothwing, Mudcrab Chitin, Amara's Rot, all sorts of Nordic Barnacles. Pearls. Pearls have magical effects. Rock Warbler eggs. Slaughterfish scales. All sorts of crazy things. And we've tasted all of them. Who have some weird effects, some of them. But now we can brew some potions. Pretty much just to train our alchemy skill, for the most part. Damage, Magicka, Regen. Yeah, that's what we want to do. It's a very valuable potion for a rather abundant ingredient source. Regain levels very, very quickly by making this. I don't want to go too crazy on it. And look at my other stuff. Butterfly wing, blue, and wheat. Ooh, fortify health, okay. Ooh, resist frost, okay. We can make a lot of these. They're not super valuable, but we have a lot of ingredients for them. Purple mountain flowers and snowberries. Which... well, I don't think we can actually offload all of these. So this might be a work in vain. We'll keep some purple mountain flowers. We're making potion after potion after potion after potion. I think we'll stop at 40 alchemy. For now. Yes, quit alchemy. We're probably overweight. Yes, we are. Which is a big worry, because it turns out when you make a potion, they weigh more than the ingredients do. Or did. And we now have a ton of potions. Probably an extra 50 pounds of potions that are weighing us down. And disappointedly...
To see a fresh face. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Yes, I am. I would like to sell you some potions. Whoops. Oh, man. I can't even sell... or my smallest stack of them. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. She will get money if I pay her by buying all her ingredients. Which kind of seems counterintuitive, but it's the only way I'm gonna be able to offload my potions. So we're gonna buy every single ingredient she's got and just sell her potions we made back. Let's see, she can take all these, great. And not even close to all these. Actually, I don't want to sell these. I want to sell these resist frost ones. Because they weigh half a pound each. And they're worth less, so I can offload more of them for the same amount. And I am just barely under my weight limit. And she follows me outside because that's how the NPCs in Skyrim work. If they're still talking to me, they'll follow you everywhere, wherever you go. Now you.
Yes. Take a look.
Same, you've got some money left, and I can sell things to you. Some of these. Not enough. And then, do you have anything to buy? Fishing rod. I could buy a fishing rod. We're going to hold off on the fishing, like I said before. You got other, I don't want to say crap, but ooh, heavy armor skill by 15 points. That's actually really good. We're buying that. We'll probably put that on immediately. That looks really good, that ring. It'll help us take a lot less damage. You have ingredients to buy? I'm going to buy all the ingredients. And are there any books that I want to buy off you? Crackle does 10 damage to health and magicka. Static cloud follows the target, dealing up to 50 damage. We're gonna have to learn a bunch of spells eventually, so yeah, let's do that. And do you have cave bear pelts, soul gems, dwarven metal ingots, fur plates? Do I need to buy glass? I don't think I need glass for anything I'm gonna make anytime soon. Get some soul gems. Whoa, that was well, that definitely solved our money problem. Or it didn't solve it, but yeah, those big soul gems I just bought were thousands of gold pieces. So luckily I stopped before we went too crazy. It is the yeah, the ones that are filled with Grand, worth 500 apiece. Okay, so we offloaded all those potions we made, which is good, and we're down to 50 pounds under our max carry weight, which will continue to go up. And I do now have some stuff that I can make things with up top. I'm gonna level up here because I can do a couple things. First, we'll get more health, more stamina. That's always good to see. Smithing. Wow, we're really not that far into smithing. We can do dwarven stuff here soon. 2 more points and elven stuff, which we don't really have a lot of elven stuff, so it's not going to matter. Oh, speaking of things, that ring, put that on immediately. That raises our heavy armor at 15 points. It shows here this green number. And let's see, our alchemy went up a good bit, so we can get a few more points into this. Poisons are more effective. Sure, we'll do that first before we get benefactor. And I'm hoping we can get our smithing up one more tier. I need to make us some stuff. Let's do a fur plate, some leather, and some strips again. And then I'm sorry, I think I need to use that smelter. My good friend Himvar. I don't need to use it. Apologies, my mistake. Let's see, we can make some hide armor stuff it looks, but we don't have much other things. Well, I guess we could always make clothing. Leather armor's not too bad. I suppose that's what we'll do. It's ranger armor. It's the exact same cost. but it's better armor. Okay. Strange. And we increase to 29.
The finest
We should be able to sell you these few things we've crafted. These few pieces of leather armor, and I've got... Actually, I have quite a few of these like plates and things that I'm carrying around, but it's not too much weight. Again, it's mostly the ingredients.
May your sword feast on storm-cloaked flesh.
Aye, it will. The thing is, I don't want to upgrade and level my alchemy up too fast. The problem is, I also don't want to like. Ooh, why is that locked? It's like 1 o'clock.
You were there for Rogvir's execution.
Yeah, I was. It was pretty bad. Yeah, I think we're just heading to Whiterun. Message to Whiterun. There we go. There's a little thing. We'll go to Battleborn Farm and head that way. Oh, look at the beautiful. You can see the stars out there, the Milky Way, and the Aurora Borealis. Looks really nice at night. Helps distract you from the sort of low quality, you know, terrain and stuff, but not enough to distract me from getting this iron ore. Oh, and I can see a fight going on across the river there. That little dude lit up with a torch. He looks like he's in a fight. I don't know what he's doing specifically, or what he's fighting. Yeah, I don't know what he's up about, but it doesn't concern me. We have war to worry about. Chillfurrow Farm discovered. You have some chickens, don't you? Where are you hiding your chickens? You don't have chickens. I am deceived. You have wheat. Wheat is good too. Ah, yes, here are the chickens. I knew you had chickens. I will steal your eggs. I will steal your wheat. It's not actually stealing. Or helping him harvest it. And there's the meadery up here. I'm gonna run across her real quick to hit this fast travel point. How many meadery discovered? And then yeah, we gotta go all the way around from the area we approached to get into this giant walled city known as Whiterun. Actually, there looks to be a fight going on up here. What's going on? Oh, there's a giant fighting someone. Oh. You guys killed him. That was the Companions, which is a sort of like Warriors Guild in Skyrim. Because the Warriors Guild doesn't actually exist in Skyrim. It's the Companions instead, with no affiliation. And they help, you know, guard the town from threats and stuff. Nope, not the sword. But here we are. A jester. I don't want to talk to the strange jester.
Malice is teaching me everything he knows about brewing.
Really? His name is Malice. It's a weird. That's a weird name. My friend. I mean, we must walk our ways up to the heavily guarded gates of Whiterun, hoping to get an audience with the Jarl. Requires key. There's supposed to be a guy that I need to talk to here to let me in. He's not like standing out here or something, right? You just came out of there. How do you have a key?
Come to chat with an old woman?
No. I'm trying to open this locked door. Maybe if I wait a day. Maybe it's too late at night. Maybe wait an hour. Maybe someone will show up. There we go.
City's closed with the dragons about.
Dragons?
Official business only.
I have an important message from General Tullius.
Definitely want to talk to you. You'll find him in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
Yes, Dragon's Reach, a place I've been to many a time. Not my character, but I've played a million times through Skyrim, and normally Whiterun is the city. Yes, we need plenty of swords.
Fill an order that size on my own.
Well, do whatever you can do.
Stubborn pride of yours, and ask Yorland Greymane for help.
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
Yeah, you tell them. But yeah, Whiterun is a really nice city. It's the one you're supposed to start out with and do all your stuff. It's got a little bit of everything you need to be a complete adventure. Smithing and stuff. Little house over there that you can buy. That one's actually 10k. Probably the one I've mixed up for the one I'm actually trying to get in Solitude. But it's a very, very nice city. It's the most detailed city because it's the one the game designers actually were like, where are you going to spend most of your time in the game? It's going to be Whiterun. So they made it a little bit nicer than the other cities. Even though most of them are still pretty cool. But we got to go by these standing pools and all the way up to Dragon's Reach. The giant long hall. And I completed a mission that I actually never started.
If the news from Helgen is true, well, there's no telling what would you have me do then?
Uh-oh.
Nothing?
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
Oh, really? I have a
Better
message.
speak to the Jarl then.
Who's this then?
It's me!
Well, I trust you have something vitally important to tell me. Important enough to interrupt me in the middle of council?
Yep.
Oh, yes? I wonder what that old busybody wants now. Whatever it is, it will have to wait until after I finish dealing with this dragon situation.
Yes, dragon situation.
Next time, deal with Avenici.
Think very carefully about your next.
Do I have to...
Well, I trust you have something vitally... whatever it is. It will have to wait until after I finish dealing with
So,
this.
because of how I started the game with the mod, I think it's messing up a little bit because I've never been to Helgen.
You were at Helgen when it was attacked?
But the normal game starts you in Helgen. So it's making me pick these dialogue options.
By Ismir, Irileth was right.
But blah 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 blah. Listen, I'm here to help.
Trust in the strength of our walls?
A dragon?
The dragon?
No problem.
Should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains.
Yes.
The Jarl of Falkland.
I should go. I should go to slay it. I am the great warrior.
To join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not.
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
Yeah, you tell him, Balgruuf.
Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done well.
No, I was given orders by literally the general of the army.
Take this as a small
Oh, but I'll take some armor to sell.
Is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents? Come, let's
My kung fu moves? Is that what you're talking about?
My court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons.
Oh, dragon killing. I'm pretty good at that too. You know, because the kung fu and all. Don't you worry. Are we gonna wake him? It's like 1 in the morning. Oh, it's like 3 in the morning. He's an elf. He's probably awake at this time. Yeah, see? He was awake this whole time.
Come to Dragon's Reach to... What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so. You know, if you...
Varengard, I think I found someone who can help you with your...
We have to wait for them to actually talk to each other. And not... We can't just walk up and talk to him. And you, Proventus. Just barging in our conversation. Terrible.
So So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons.
He must be.
Yes, I could use someone to fetch. Well,
Oh, I gotta
when
go
say
collect
fetch,
something for you
I
now.
really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually.
Oh. Well, I'm the right guy.
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious house.
I've been doing some delving as of recent. I have quite a bit of experience, in fact.
Tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow.
Bleak Falls Barrow.
Contain a map of dragon burial sites.
A map of dragon burial sites. Find this tablet, blah blah blah.
In the main chamber and bring it to me. Simplicity.
Do you have anything for sale? Specifically, will you buy anything for me? No, you won't. It does remind me, though, that I need to read these scrolls to learn these spells.
Anything we can use to fight this dragon or dragons, we need it quickly.
Alright, well, you guys are going to talk. I got a mission to do. We delivered the message, retrieve the Dragonstone. Let's get on it. It is still rather nighttime, but that is no matter. We are unbridled by tiredness. In fact, we don't even need to walk out of the town. Bleak Falls Barrow is way over here up on this little mountain, which isn't actually that far from Pelagia Farm, where we saw the giant get slain by the companions. So we're going to speedrun ourselves there and start making our way up the mountain. But I think there's quite a few different ways you can get up here. But we're going to go the general intended way, which is to the left. I have to go a little bit further left than I would like, because there is a road that leads up here. We just got to go find that and follow it up. There's an elk. I thought there was something sitting there, but it didn't move like you would expect it to. And there we go. Here's the road. It looks like we've got Legion soldiers leading prisoners, or a prisoner.
Citizen, I'm warning you. Your presence is interfering with Imperial business. Be gone.
I guess because I'm not in uniform, they don't recognize me as a soldier. I mean, I look pretty strong. But I'm not in full Legion apparel. But I do have a rank. In fact, I think I got promotion for helping with the crown thing or whatever. But we're almost to the town of, what is it, Riverwood up here? Uh-oh. There we go. Heavy armor helping us out a little bit. We got some wolves ambushing us on the roads. No problem. We can deal with them trivially at this point. Oh, and there's birds in the trees. This is actually the one place in the entire game where birds flutter out of trees. I don't know why they chose to put it here and nowhere else in the game, but it's here. Oh, there's a deer. I was going to shoot him, but he saw me too quickly. Running right through the middle of town. But we are here in Riverwood. There's not really too much we have to do in here. Actually, I don't think there's anything we have to do in here. I'm going to steal these mushrooms and leave. It's a nice little fast travel point, but we actually need to backtrack and go up the hill. Up the mountain, in fact, is what it is. We got a ways to climb. There's some stuff to collect along the way. There's probably some more wolves to fight, I think, if I remember correctly. And I'll be ready for him this time. There we go. Speaking yourself, I keep falling asleep. You must be really tired, because I have no idea what that means except you're falling asleep. If you're tired, Mom, go get some rest. I'm about to wrap this up anyway. We're gonna stop right before we get into the big ruin up here, which there's just some bandits and stuff. Maybe a troll along the way we gotta fight, but just a couple of bandits. Don't you worry. And then we'll be done for the night. But we got a little bit longer till we get to the bandits themselves. We're getting close to the first batch, which is up in this little tower here. Will they actually talk to me? I'm not lost. In fact, I'm a warrior more powerful than all you combined. You see my incredible power? I've dodged all your attacks so far. And I'll dodge this one too. Oh, Anapa. He's a bit tougher. And if I goof my attacks like that. I was trying to do this perfectly without taking damage. There we go. Nice little takedown on the orc. I think he's supposed to be their chief or whatever for these guys specifically. But we got stuff to get while we're here. They got a little chest of spoils up here, which is just gold and a torch. I don't need a torch. We're gonna hop our way down a few different places, because as you can kind of see, hard to make out down there, but there's some more ore down here. If we don't die from fall damage, we can get some of it. I hope we don't get stuck in a trap. Well, I don't think we will today, but when we come back tomorrow, when we get into the dungeon, there's a few little traps. Luckily, they're all pretty easy to deal with. Most of the traps in Skyrim aren't designed to like actually trap you. There's a couple, but they're like scripted and you're supposed to get out of them special ways. All the other traps are like damage dealers, or they're not actually lethal. But we gotta be cautious anyway. Can't go spending and spilling our blood wildly. But here we are. These are the Bleakfall Barrows ruins. And they look really, really magnanimous from the outside. And they're pretty cool on the inside for the most part, but they definitely look way cooler on the outside, all this stuff out here. They also have bandits guarding them. Yeah, better fall back there. There we go. We got one with a bow and arrow. If I can dodge them, yes we can. Oh, I'm out of stamina. I tried to like block pushing. It's a bit chilly to be wearing just a bra, my lady. Yeah, it's quite icy up here. But we're here. We're up to the top, the little temple here. And that's where we're going to leave it off today. We're going to enter in, and we can see the beginning of this giant little... it's not really giant, but it's a fairly big room in here. But we're going to come back to that next time. So, thanks for stopping by, Mom. And anyone else, thank you very much for watching all the way to the end. We might play some of this weekend. I'm not sure yet what my schedule looks like, or what's going to end up being.